This is hemming technique number 6, and this is the mock band hem, and this is done entirely on the overlocker, and it's a really good finish to use for stretch fabrics if you don't have a cover hem machine or if you're having trouble dealing with the stretch fabric on your sewing machine. So from the right side it looks like I've just added a band of fabric to the hem, and from the inside I've got a nice neat overlocked edge. For this technique I'm going to use a slightly longer piece of fabric just because the hem itself takes up quite a lot of room. So this piece is about 15 by 15, or you can go for slightly bigger. So this is the right side of the fabric, and I fold the fabric in a similar way to the way that I folded it for the blind hem that I did on the sewing machine. So turn your fabric to the wrong side, and I'm going to turn this up to a depth of 4 centimetres. I press the hem in place. Turned that up by 4 centimetres, and then what I want to do is to turn this edge back on itself, so folding the fabric so it's going right sides together. You can see there I'm folding that back on itself there, putting the fabrics right sides together, but rather than leaving a little lip, which is what I did for the blind hem, I'm going to actually put these so that they're flush together. If I turn it around to the other side, then I can take out these pins as I go along. So folding it back, keeping the edges all flush together, take the pin out and just re-pin through all the layers. So now I've done that, all I need to do is to overlock this edge all the way along. When you're overlocking, you want to make sure that you're not going to be going through the pins, and you can see I've got the blade here. It doesn't matter if I cut a little bit off because it's going to be overlocked, but ideally I want to try just to run this edge up to the side of the knife but not into the knife. So I'm just going to lift up the presser foot, put that in position so that it's sort of butted up to the inside edge of the knife. Remove that pin so that it can go through the machine, and then I'm just going to overlock all the way along. Again, just keep going, and then cut your thread chain. I've cut the thread ends and I've taken the pins out, and then this will just fold down and I can press that flat, and that would give me my finished hem edge. So this is brilliant for stretch fabrics. You can use it for cuffs, you can use it for the bottom edges of whatever it is you're making, instead of having to do another kind of hem technique on a stretch fabric, or you can just use it on a woven and non-stretch fabrics. So from the inside you've got this nice neat overlocked edge, and then from the right side it looks like you've added a band to the bottom without having to actually do that. So I'm just going to edge finish, and then that's that finished.